y'all. Welcome back to our channel. I'm Reagan.
I'm Renee, and this is What the Romance.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
It's easy to be devoted to your obsession when love is the driving force. Danger is lurking around every corner while my guys are fighting to survive. Dad is still missing, and everything is going to shit faster than we can grasp it. It feels like anyone and everyone has become an enemy. The more unknown we're surrounded by, the more the darkness tries to claim my mind. But I won't give in. I can't. My guys need me, and I refuse to back down from whatever this is. From here on out, if you're not an ally, you're an enemy. The lines have been drawn, so choose your side wisely. Okay, there's more. The only people we can trust and rely on are ourselves and our girl. We've known this for years, but as everything starts to come to a head, truths and secrets are revealed. We are officially a shoot first, ask questions later family. No one, and we really do mean no one, will hurt anyone else we love. We're done playing nice. You thought you saw our demons before, but we were just getting started. Let's play. Just kidding. So, Devotion, Book 3 of Deadly 7.
Okay. This is the book that made me salty.
Oh God. Okay, I did write a recap for this one. You know, my recaps.
Recap it for us, Tay.
Okay. As it was said in the blurb, Brent was taken. Matthias shared his story of his past. Dimitri's guy tried to ambush and separate the guys from Hallie. No one trusts Daniels. Lucas and Ollie were in a huge accident, leaving Lucas trying to find Ollie, and he blew up the car to kill men who were trying to search and kill them. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the book that left me salty.
I'm not gonna lie, that whole scene with, like, you know, Ollie laying in the ground like he's kind of almost lifeless, and Lucas literally scrambling trying to find him, and like he's what was he, kind of like stuck between like bushes or something like that, like he was unseen,
Yeah.
so people couldn't see him, which was good. But that whole scene, like I literally was like kind of like I was like, oh my God, please nothing happened to Ollie.
It was a scene very, like, it took your breath away because you didn't know what was gonna happen.
No, it could have
And
gone
like
any way possibly.
exactly.
But
These
the
books
moment
leave you on some cliffhangers.
Lucas called Creed and like was like, I need you. He
Dude,
knew.
how fast Creed got there was like
Beyond me, but
beyond me. That's how fast I want someone to move for me. Like, I want them there like the second I tell them
literally the
I
second
need you.
he got off the phone, he's there. It's like
What?
it's like, wait, I just blinked.
Oh my God. Yes.
And like
Book
getting
three.
him to the hospital and like barging in through the front, like that was, I mean, loved it.
Doesn't he drives the motorcycle through the front door?
Yeah. And then all the while he gets arrested too. For it. Because not only
Freaking
that, he
crazy.
like tried to like he held the doctor captive to, like, you know, make like,
Fix Ollie.
yeah. Oh
Oh
God,
my
great.
gosh.
Oh God. And then when he went to the precinct, and he noted his name as Bendover.
Bend over.
I can't with him.
This guy, Creed. Creed has he has some funny points in there. Like, he's kind of freaking hilarious.
So funny. I can't. Not only, okay, so obviously the funniest of the whole entire group is Corden. Let's be real.
Of course, there's no doubt.
But, but
Chapter
Creed,
10.
but Creed is right there too.
Honestly, he is. Oh my God, this.
But also, I have a side note. Dimitri has pulled back and is trying to take Hallie from the guys. Now he's like kind of like he's there to help them or like,
Yeah.
ally for them.
Which is the part that confused me because, well, first of all, I read super fast.
Same. I realized that,
So
like, why don't I realize this? And I'm like, I gotta slow down. Yeah.
yeah. So when I read that part of him like basically explaining like I'm not the bad guy. I'm trying to save you from the bad guy. It's kind of I was like, "Wait, what?" Like
Thrown off.
I was thrown off. So I had to go. I think I reread that one like 5 or 6 times and it was just like I'm still confused. Okay, he's not a bad guy anymore. I'm going past it.
Fine, we get it, okay?
I was like, okay, this sounds good.
Yeah. Okay, so the hospital. So we know how like Hallie is with Matthias, but nobody knows how they are together or like how the whole
Exactly.
thing is a thing. So when like Matthias is like leaving to go do something or whatever, and Hallie like is saying bye to all of them, and she goes in front of Matthias and kneels down in front of everyone.
I couldn't do it. Good for her. I would be like,
I was kind of like cringing a little bit because obviously I've already mentioned it's not really for
it's
me,
not for you.
but I mean, but I get it because it's who they are as the couple. So I understand it, and obviously I'm not against it at all, but it's just not my thing. So I was just like,
It's the wide eyes for me in that scene.
but then of course Matthias, like, as he's speaking to like his point of view, whatever we've done in my whatever we've done in my life, it will never be enough to deserve a sweet angel like her. But I'll destroy the entire world before I allow anyone to take her from me.
Dude, Matthias. I freaking love him.
Oh, Maddie.
Ah, little Maddie. No, I can't call him Maddie. Ew, that's my brother's name. It's not a ooh. It's a
Yeah, it's not the ooh,
it's not that ooh. No.
love that.
Yeah,
So
that scene.
so many spicy scenes in the hospital.
Creed, Ollie, freaking isn't there another one? Or is it
Um,
just I think it's just Creed and Ollie.
I think Creed gets his moment with her, and then it's Ollie, and I think it's both of them. I'm not sure, but all I remember was there was a lot of like spiciness going on at this hospital.
I mean, yeah.
And the fact that this hospital spice scene, one particular, comes off as like, something that really filters in the rest of this whole like series. Like, and I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna like ruin it already for people. So disclaimer: if you don't want to know, obviously you already know these are all spoilers. So let's
Come on, just
get that out of the
earmuff it,
way.
skip 10 seconds.
But she's pregnant. She's pregnant.
Pregnant.
She is knocked up. And obviously, like, there's only two options here. Not even that. Actually, she wore protection with.
She wore protection with everyone but Ollie.
Mm-hmm. And that was the moment they did it in the hospital.
Yep.
On protection, and lo and behold,
Lo and behold, baby number 1.
baby. Oh my God. Every time we read these books, like, and I always tell you, like, when there's like multiple people and like just the one, I'm always like, why is this bitch not pregnant? Or
Finally, someone got pregnant.
some shit. But here we are. Thank you.
Finally. Like Knights of Echo Cove. How did she not get pregnant?
Literally, I was just like, It's a lot of the books though that we have read. Like, you know, Roxy too from Den of Vipers. Like they're
How
so
did she not get pregnant?
and
Oh
I'm
my,
just
how did she not get pregnant? This, like,
yeah, I'm just I can't. But anyways, yes. So she's pregnant. Obviously, she doesn't find out until the like very end of this book. Well, not very
oh,
end, but close to. This book had a lot of good spice scenes. Let's be real.
it did. I think I have. Let me see.
Oh my God, they have a safe word.
I have that written down.
Roses.
I mean, it fits.
It makes sense, you know, because you know all the guys they get her flowers and they're always roses.
Mm-hmm.
So I love that.
Yep.
And good Lord, chapter 30. Whew. Um, so chapter 30 is my number one.
Yeah, I will say it's my number one too. It's very good.
This is that one that I told you that trumps all of them.
Yeah.
This one. I'm like, my cheeks are getting red talking about it.
Yeah, no, it's a very
Oh God.
it's just a chef's kiss out there.
Yeah. I'm turning red. I can't. Woo! I
It's
was
the red cheek
I
queen.
when I was like when I was going into the book, I was not like, you know, I was not like prepared for it. And then as I was reading, I like stopped and I'm like, oh my God. And I went back to the beginning and started over.
Is this the one? Is this the one where you were like, you texted me right after we were reading it, and you're like, I'm curled in a ball.
Yes, that is the one.
Yeah, this I was, you know what? My stomach was clenched the whole time. I was all,
I got goosebumps talking about this, dude.
you know, fucking red. Look at you.
Woo!
Control yourself.
I can't. That scene, I was legit every time going over these notes when I was going into my highlights from my Kindle. I got to that point, I'm like, yep, nope, I'm gonna go read that. I'm rereading this. I'm gonna relive this.
Dude, oh my God. There's one, let me get to it. First, I gotta see who's saying it. Cause I think yeah, it's Corden.
Oh my God, is it their twin sandwich?
No, it's a little like
Okay. Because that one was really good too.
that one was really good. No, it's a highlight of the book that I have. It's when it's the same, it's chapter 30, and Corden's like, Creed, I'm not a fucking bottom, get off me. Um, and then Creed's like, keep your eyes on her. It's me you're here with, brother, not your nightmare. And then he goes, well, I may be a nightmare, but never yours. Not any of our brothers.
I'm telling you, that whole thing was just woohoo.
It was,
Like
yeah, it was
I'm
a scene.
100% positive after we get off here, I'm gonna go reread it again.
Shit, I'm just doing it right now. Just like,
right? God, good God. And like, okay, the thing that really got me is when I was reading this, because you know how I love to listen to music when we read, and I have like my set playlist of what I have in it. Ooh, okay.
oh shit.
So as I'm getting to this part, you know the version, it's from Beyonce. It's on the 50 Shades soundtrack. It's crazy. And
It's the slowed down version of it.
yes.
I think I actually have my playlist.
That was playing as I was reading this whole scene, and I'm like, good God. But yeah, when I, whew, I literally felt like I was like transported into this bedroom and witnessed.
Right? You were just like,
And I'm like just like watching it like a full on like live porno type vibe, and I'm just like
you were the cameraman behind it. You're all
literally I'm I'm the one who's just sitting there like
my camera's all old.
oh my god, I literally have goosebumps talking about this. I can't. Okay, we gotta move on. I can't.
Okay, chapter 30. Phenomenal scene. Phenomenal scene. Let's get on.
It's beyond words. Let's just put it at that.
Yeah, phenomenal doesn't even touch that scene.
Oh god.
It's out of this world, that freaking scene.
Please, everyone, go and read it. I don't even care if you skip forward to all of this. Just go read it.
I don't care if you read book 1, 2, or you start with the last. Just go read chapter 30. It is
Download book 3, Devotion, chapter 30. You will not be disappointed.
not at all. It does contain Eminem, but
it's really hot. It's a whole different kind of vibe.
it is a vibe. It's a different vibe.
I think the reason why like I've enjoyed kind of like the M like when they like come together in that parts or like in any parts, honestly, in any books. I just like the fact that like men being vulnerable, I guess.
Yep.
Seeing the vulnerability in them.
Yeah, because you don't see it. I mean, you get a little bit of it with when there's just a girl and a guy,
Yeah.
but when it's two guys, like
It's like it's legit a different kind of breed.
it really is.
And I enjoy it, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways,
Yes, chapter 30. We're good on it.
the twin sandwich.
Oh, that's like, God, like I still, because it has Baron in it, but like it still didn't
I
didn't
think
touch
like,
anything.
I enjoyed it because the beginning of it was the story of the twins. It was their
Right.
story. They told their story and their backstory of how they are the way they are. And it just led into the twin sandwich.
Which it was a good scene. I think throughout the whole book, I think I wanted more Baron because there's barely little.
I was always hoping for more potential with him.
Yeah.
I'll agree. I can't say it now because book 4.
Yeah, shut it.
But
Shut it down, Taylor.
anyways, so Amber, she's dead. She died.
Yeah, Amber's. Yes, muerta.
And sad part, her father killed her.
Her father freaking bumped her off.
Killed her. Like, what happened there? Oh, Lord.
This town is full of crazy people.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't.
You know what I got vibes of this town? You know how okay, so have you ever watched the show Gotham? Based on
Yes,
Batman. That's the town vibes I was getting off of this
I
whole
get
thing.
that.
I don't know why, but I was.
Honestly, I get it
Okay.
very vividly now.
Okay.
Now, because for the longest time I was having like trouble like picturing a town they were in. But now that you said Gotham, I'm like, oh yeah. I can see it.
It totally filters in perfectly.
It really does.
Yeah, so I was honestly waiting for I had a feeling I was like, this girl has got to get pregnant. She's got to get. And then when I started
7 of them.
reading, like in those first few chapters before getting to that, like you can tell, like, she's being sick, but then like it filtered in, like, oh, Ollie's sick now, he's got like a bug or something, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I was like, they're just trying to cover it up. Just kidding. But I had a feeling, and then yeah, I had that strong feeling, and then I was like, yes.
Yeah, she's pregnant.
But then when she found out, like when she they were trying to figure out who the father was, And I'm like sitting there too, and I'm like, who the fuck is it? I'm like writing down on papers like who she had sex with. I'm like, did they wear protection? No.
You're all no. Yeah. Wait,
And then,
no.
and then of course Ollie was on there. I was like, ooh, the hospital bed, Ollie, no.
No, I kind of had a feeling it was gonna be Ollie, only because like, yes, she has a strong connection with Lucas, she has a strong connection with Creed, and she has a strong connection with all of them, but she has like a deep, strong connection with Ollie.
My guesses were either Lucas or Ollie, because in the beginning, like if you read from like the first book, Lucas even said that he would get her pregnant. Like
Yeah.
he'd love to get her pregnant. Like so that's why I was like, oh, okay, maybe it is Lucas. But then I was like, but maybe it's Ollie because of their moment in the hospital. And then
And
she realized, and then like, you know, we get to the point where she realizes it is Ollie.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes.
Didn't she like forget to take like her birth control pills like a couple of days? Yeah. Because they started her on that birth control shit ASAP.
I mean, smart, but you gotta take it for it to work, sweetie.
You can't take just one and think it's gonna work.
No, oh God. And then of course her and Kristen go to the mall and she gets taken.
Oh my God. So
I was waiting for that to happen, kind of like, I mean, I don't want to like say it was predictable, but like I just had the vibes
you
leading.
had that feeling, that vibe. Yeah, I got that feeling too. And then come to find out that those two brothers, the freaking, what are they? Are they the yeah, they're helping Dimitri.
Yeah.
And then it kind of all comes together at the end, like, oh,
Well, it's
that's
like,
why those two brothers are introduced.
yes, and not only because like, you know, Kristen's just she's hot for him too.
She has her own little thing going on.
She's like, hey.
When she sees him at school, she's all, "Hi, I'm Kristen."
Yeah. Oh, that was good. But like, so when she was kidnapped and her purse was left behind, and then they find the purse with the stuff inside of it. Oh my God, Creed. During that whole moment, I was like, oh my God. Because Ollie wasn't there. He was, you know, at home.
He's resting.
He's
He
resting.
just got
He's
home.
supposed to be. Oh God. And then like they all find out when she was taken and they're all like literally like freaking out. But then now they're even more freaked out because she's pregnant. And they find out because they find the test in her purse.
What does it say on the back? You're gonna be a dad or some shit?
No, it says future nerd baby on it.
Future nerd baby.
Yeah. Because Ollie's, you know, he's a tech guy. He's trying to figure out like where the hell she could be because they have a tracer in her necklace.
Mm-hmm.
Ollie put a tracer in her necklace, which I like that. I mean, obviously some people would think it's weird, but in their
I like it.
scenario, in this scenario, it works. Mine's playing or destroying Mr. Potato Head.
I can't wait till he gets his little bumpers for his crib. Because then I don't have to worry about him putting the paint chips in his mouth.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Right. Where were we?
We were talking about the nerd baby. And
Nerd baby.
Creed going back to the house to tell Ollie.
Oh yeah. Ollie breaks down, and then
I love the fact that like, you know, Creed was like, he's like, love, look at the test. Like, you know, obviously Ollie's like, what? She's pregnant. I got it. What else am I looking for?
I know.
And in my head, as I was reading, I'm like, God damn it, Ollie, look at the test.
You're all, look at it. I like how I like how when Creed not only tells them, but the dad is right there. And the dad lunges for Creed, thinking that he's the one that got her knocked up. Like it was fucking Creed, of course.
Yeah. And I love how like okay, so when Ollie legit looked at the test and it said future nerd baby, I literally felt his shift change to like, like he's gonna just like the wording that was said, it says, give me my iPad now.
Yes.
I was like, whew. Literally. He shut up on my list like that. With just those words. I'm not gonna lie. Like that.
Did he? I think he stayed. You know what? Let me tell you my list. My list for right now, as it stands. So my last list was Creed, Matthias, Ollie, Lucas, Corden, Torn, Baron. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So then my list only shifts two people. Ollie stays the same. He stays at number 3. The only 2 people that shift are Lucas and Corden. Corden actually bumps up to number 4. Lucas goes down.
Corden always stays at my number 4. I will give him that. He had stayed at my number 4. Ollie went from 6 to.
That's a fucking bump. No. Yeah. Because I have the same problem in the next one.
I have a drastic change in the other one too. But yes. Yeah.
Oh God. Okay, first of all, book 3 ended with the cliffhanger that she was taken. Okay? Ended with that motherfucking cliffhanger. And the 4th book wasn't even fucking out yet. I had to wait.
What?
Like, felt like a year. I had to wait. Felt like fucking forever. I've never been so salty in my life.
The dramatics was real.
For sure real. I had my phone. I was like, okay, let's go read the other book. Went to go find it, and then it says
Pre-order.
Salvation coming soon. I dropped my phone right there. And I stared at the ceiling for a good 10 minutes before I texted you. I was just like, what the fuck? Like,
you were in such denial.
I really was. And it wasn't funny. I was angry.
I thought
angry.
I thought it was hilarious.
You thought it was hilarious. I didn't. Okay. I've never experienced that before in my life where I've had to wait.
Oh my God, I can't tell you how many cliffhangers I've been through in my life. That's probably why I was so thick-skinned with it. I was like, okay, I've done it before. I can do this. I got this. And then watching you freak out over it made me laugh because it reminded me so much of my first ever.
I have never had to experience a cliffhanger and then wait 6 months for a book. I was just like,
oh my God, how long was it?
It was about 6 months.
Was it?
Yeah. I was I was salty, and then you kept bringing them up through text, and like when I felt myself like, oh, like I'm not even thinking about them, or I'm okay today, like, okay, yeah, I'll just read Knights of Echo Cove because that's when we started reading that one. I was fine, and then you'd bring them up in text. And then I'd just get so salty all over again. And then it happened like 6 or 7 times where I would be like, fine, like we're good. Then you bring them up again. And then I'm like, well, shit. Salty to the max. I have a shirt that says salty forever. That's my shirt. I will forever be salty that the 4th book wasn't there for me ready to read.
Oh, that was a meltdown I was really proud to see.
so glad that you got to see that. I'm so happy that it brought you joy to your life, Taylor. I'm so happy for you. I'm glad that
hurt from smiling so.
I'm glad that brought joy to your life to see me go completely insane.
Dude, when I had my first cliffhanger, I had myself.
That's true. You had yourself.
So,
There was no for you.
Yeah. Oh God, my cheeks hurt from laughing so much.
I did not read that fourth book for a good 2 weeks, and then I jumped in it and finished it in a day.
I went hard though.
I didn't even finish it in a day. This is a 9-hour book read. I finished it in 4.
I know. It's because you saw how far.
Yeah, I freaking text you. Okay, let's start reading. First of all, you got to chapter 10?
Yeah.
Without me. And so I was like, okay, you need to stop. And so you stopped. And then right when I said, okay, let's start reading again, you just blow me out of water. You go from 10 to
70.
to 70. And I'm just like,
It's like, wait,
what?
wait. I just sent this text.
I was like, Taylor, have you been reading? You're all, yeah, I have.
I have since the moment we said let's start it. And I was like, yeah, let's go.
The saltiness was real for this book.
It was. It was a good one.
It was.
And on that note, let's end this. Let's end this one so we can start.
Yeah, let's end this one because I can rant on and on about how fucking salty I was when I didn't have the fourth book ready to fucking go. I needed it.
Yeah. Oh God. So on that note, we're gonna close out on Devotion, book 3, to get ready for salvation.
This book made me so angry.
Okay, guys.
All right.
Like, subscribe, love us, because we love you. Keep following along for our meltdowns. It's great. You won't
I'm
want
gonna have plenty.
You won't want to miss it. Oh my Lord. Okay. The last and final book is next. I'm not ready to say goodbye. I know you're not.
No, I tried to postpone for 4 days.
I know you did.
I didn't want this book to go away. I don't want this series. I wish we could read them all over again.
Yes. It's like every book for us. Like, I wish we could read it for the first time.
All the time.
Oh, Lord. All right, guys.
We'll
see you next time for salvation. We love you. Bye.